What's up? It's me, Mela, and I'm back. Soundbar Live, our summer series, and we're at the Telephone Factory Loft in downtown Atlanta, doing the shit that we do every time you see us, and that's drinking. Have a new guest, Dondria.
What's up, y'all?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all may remember her. She's
kind of a big deal, okay?
You know what I'm saying? You guys, JR Reverie. This is our liquor sponsor. This is the best bourbon that I've had in a long time. We're gonna taste it. We're making a whiskey sour today.
Yes.
And 90 proof. This is the good stuff you can find here in Atlanta at really any of your top liquor stores, Greens, Towers, all that. Check it out. It's really good, really good, smooth, and it's for the non-bourbon drinkers because it's just that smooth. Okay. How do they know you? How do they know you? What's your whole thing, Doctor?
Well, I got discovered on YouTube in 2007. In 2006, I went on there to kind of get like an unbiased opinion of what people thought of my voice, because my mom was telling me I could sing, my friends, grandma, auntie, cousins, you know, and I just, for some reason, I had to hear it from like a complete stranger to really know that it was real. So I went on YouTube, and after a year, it got popping.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
So Dondria, like, is one of the first of her kind. She is a bona fide YouTube star. So before everybody else, she was one of the first to do it. All right. Let's put a little ice in here.
Yes.
Now you like bourbon.
I love bourbon.
What's your drink of choice outside of whiskey sour?
My drink of choice, I like to keep it real, you know, I don't like all that sugary stuff. So I might just hit it with a little bit of lime juice or...
Taste it. Just be honest. It's fine.
That's it, girl. Okay. I feel like you.
Like lime juice.
I love lime juice.
So you like this kind of thing.
This is
it's
really
sour.
good.
It's where it needs to be.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Sour. It's good. I did a good job. I thought I didn't do my measurements right, but you know, it's all good. Let's talk about Broadway. So what's going on with him? You're back with this guy again. I saw on your social media. What are you guys doing?
Man, okay. I had a great learning experience in this past, I would say about 5 years. So I'm just in a place where I want to get back to my roots, go back to my foundation, go back to what worked, and stop trying all this other shit. And that includes going back to my, we've always been friends, but going back to making music and creating
the way you know it.
The way I know how, and we have the best chemistry.
And that's where, and you know what, we're gonna get into more of that when we sit down, because like I have a lot to say on that.
Okay.
Just because there's like, that means a lot to me that you're making that statement. That's just such a big deal to me. I think it's a lot of artists. So first we're gonna go to some of your new stuff, what you're working on, some videos, some music. We're gonna do that for a second, and then we're gonna sit down and talk, all right?
Okay.
All right, so the drink's okay?
It's perfect.
All right, guys.
JR Reverie. Yes.
It's a fascination, infatuation, my anticipation. Is it you? Boy, your conversation got me palpitating. It's something in the way you move. Boy, I'm kinda shy, but I like that look in your eye. Think it's worth a try to define what I feel inside. Mama said, be a lady. You're so intriguing, baby. I think I got a crush on you.
We're back with Dondria and our whiskey sours. You know, let's talk. Let's talk about like your evolution. All right, so we mentioned earlier that you started Fat on YouTube, and you were eating ramen noodles, and you were kind of doing this thing where it became huge. You became a YouTube sensation, one of the first of its kind. And then what happened next?
What happened next? I mean, I guess you could say I was living the dream. You know, I put my album out, and my first single, fun fact, it actually charted on the Christian charts.
Okay.
I'm like, yes, Lord, you better work. I went on tour with Trey Songz and Monica.
Was that when you were signed with JD? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think that.
Oh, Jermaine Dupri, for those who don't know what I meant by that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Atlanta's mayor.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we probably could have made a couple of different choices as far as like next singles, and things just started to get a little cloudy, you know?
Yeah.
For me, it hit me really, really hard because, I don't know, I had a childhood where I was like really sheltered, really protected.
Okay.
I didn't necessarily have to go through like the struggle of, I didn't understand the definition of like grind and hustle. And a lot of people didn't even really respect me because they felt like I didn't.
You didn't
work.
grind for it.
Yeah,
It just kind
for
of
it.
people just gravitated towards you, and that's what
Right.
it was.
And don't hate on me because I have a gift, you know. But you know, that's what I was dealing with.
Yeah.
So when that happened, it was kind of like, damn, like, well, am I talented? Am I cool? You know.
So it made you second guess yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. They caught you as you were developing. Is that accurate?
Yeah. No, that's very accurate. And I think just in general, I mean, you kind of said it perfectly. They don't know the things that are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know the reasons why certain artists aren't excelling as well as other artists. They don't know about the politics. They don't know about
Yeah.
the financials. You know what I mean? So they form their own opinion.
So what do you feel like that period of time in your life, you know, when you were with JD, signed to him, you put the music out, you had something that charted, and then the rest didn't go like you planned. What did that do for you? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually?
I literally had nothing. I didn't want to write. I didn't have anything to write about. I just didn't do anything. The only thing I did was stay in communication with my fans and interact with them and talk to them. And you know, I'm reading all these texts and well, not texts, but tweets and you know, messages on Facebook and everywhere. Like, where's Dondria? What happened to Dondria? She didn't leave JD. Like all these things, and it's like, man, like,
Tough.
It was tough. I took a moment to move to LA because I was like, okay, well, maybe if I, you know, put myself in a different environment, I will be more creative. I'll have more things. I'll meet new people, meet new producers, new sounds, you know, have new things to create and be inspired by. So I moved to LA, lived there for like 3 years, and I was mistaken in how easy I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It actually probably broke me even more because now I'm in LA and they're like, when are you gonna get your boots done? You know, like,
it's that whole thing.
yeah, and I was just like, I just wanna make music, you know.
You know, you're excited about that. And you get the opportunity to record, and meet other people, and do all this stuff. And then it gets real. It gets real because it's very shallow. It breaks you down. And they make you feel like you're the person with the problem.
Yep.
And then as you age, you're getting old.
I feel like LA was like college.
Right, exactly.
And I feel like I have my degree now and I can apply it in the best way possible. And I'm even in a situation where I don't need to be like, you can partner with me.
Right.
But you're not gonna control me. Like, you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. Because at this point, I know.
So that controlling factor, what do you mean by they can't control you? Like, what was it about your situations that made you say just that about people controlling you?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, being signed to JD and So Def, they weren't making me do anything I didn't want to do. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So the things that they were suggesting and saying, I just did them because I was like, okay, I don't know what kind of songs I want to write. I don't even know if I'm a good writer at that point, you know? So that, it was more, I didn't know. Had I known what I wanted, I would have been more vocal about, no, let's try it this way. No, I think we should add, you know, these types of drums here. You know, I would have been more knowledgeable about. Yeah, it does. It takes time. After I moved to LA, just my team members were just, I mean, they were trying to mold me into something that I wasn't. And instead of like just looking and seeing like, okay, who is Fat Fat? How do we capitalize off of Fat Fat? Like, this is what got you here in the first place. I don't know, they were trying to make me like every other Hollywood, LA
What they were trying to do is they were trying to win with a formula. The thing about artistry is very hot and cold. It's just kind of what feels good. Like you can't even pinpoint what a blockbuster hit's gonna be because it is your show. You know it now, right? You know, this is your show now. You know, nobody, doesn't matter what they want. Like this is your show now.
Girl, let me tell you now, like I feel so prepared and armored. Like,
Ready.
Like I'm ready. Like no, I know what I want.
Covered in the blood of Jesus.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I know, I feel it. So it's go time.
It's ready to get
it really is.
Well, speaking of go time, let's talk about this new album, Day of the Dawn, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, the Day of the Dawn, I actually created that whole project in LA. And
Right.
you know, I met up with some really dope producers that I felt were number one, amazingly talented, but number two, genuine chill, like the type of people that I wanted to create with. And you know, it was magical. At the same time, it took a whole freaking 2 years, which is like, what? Because I can normally like do a whole project in like a week. So
Right.
I guess that project needed to develop, you know, with the experience. I had to develop, you know, and that's why it took that long. But you know, it's the beginning of the new.
Is it out yet or is it coming out?
It's actually been out for a year. And so what I'm doing right now is celebrating the anniversary. And I actually have a concert tomorrow. I mean, I know it's not going to be ready for this, but
Well, yeah.
I have a concert coming up in celebration of the anniversary, and Broadway is actually
He's gonna be there.
here in town.
Okay.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna do his own set. We're gonna bring back some of the old covers that we did back in the day.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. And I'm excited because if you go and you listen to the Day of the Dawn, it's music that you're gonna be able to relate to. It's music that you're gonna be able to ride to, bop to, but it's only the beginning. Like, I have evolved so much just in this span of time, creating this EP, and already have another one ready to go.
Oh
Yeah.
Do you know? Can we talk about that or not?
Yeah.
The new. What's happening with the new? What's that called?
Okay,
When is that
so
coming out?
this
Give us the-
ooh, okay.
Give us the tea.
This new project is called A Tale of Hearts.
Okay.
And y'all know I gotta talk about love. That's my formula. You know
Right.
what I mean? So we're gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about the ups and the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, the in between.
Right.
And so with this project, it's actually a joint project with Broadway.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
And I didn't want to do like a typical duet project, all the songs, sing all the songs together. No, because it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Not in a real relationship. So we'll start out singing together. The first single is called Crush. So it starts there, and then we'll have some songs just him by himself, some songs just me by myself. We'll end it off together, and it's a dope ass emotional roller coaster.
So, say it again.
A Tale of Hearts.
A Tale of Hearts is coming out, and you have a date for it yet, or we're still waiting?
This fall.
Coming this fall.
Yeah.
Day of the Dawn is available right now.
Right now, everywhere.
So you go ahead and just get that. Fat, Dondria. Pretty solid. What'd you say? Would you say it's
I would
pretty
say
solid?
so.
You got everything?
Yeah.
You good?
I think so.
You good? You feel good?
Yep.
I feel good. So, Dondria, Mela, Soundbar Live, JR, Revelry. We'll see you guys later. Yo, so we're back with something special. You guys know we had Dondria on the show, and it just so happens this guy here, Broadway, we talked about him all through her segment.
You know I'm just a man, I ain't never been scared. Feeling this way for years. Oh yeah, can't help but to stare. There's something about you.
And he just so happens to be here in Atlanta. She would have been here, but she had to get on to rehearsals, so she couldn't stay, and we couldn't have like the Three Amigos experience. But that's all good. She got to get that work, and you still got to show your face.
Oh, yeah.
Have a little talk. So, Broadway,
It's good.
what's going on, man? Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Thank you for having me.
First, before we get into the interview, let's just talk about what I got in my hand. I got a new drink. This is something my boo made this. Gave me a recipe. So this is a blackberry whiskey lemonade.
Delectable.
It's so tasty, yeah. So it's like lemonade, it's blackberry stuff, and we have our JR Revelry bourbon in there. So I thought it'd be super awesome to just kind of jump in and and make a new cocktail for a new wonderful man. So let's taste it and see. You had something already.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with another one.
Little carrot,
Look,
got a little
yeah,
rosemary, a little lemon, and some
Raspberries, blackberries.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm on your side. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
All right, so quickly, let's talk. Let's get into it. So what have you been up to? So we said that Dondria was YouTube sensation, and
Yes.
if you go back to those videos, we see that you and she did songs and duets and all this
Freestyles and everything, and we're actually trying to go back to the mud.
Back to the mud.
Yeah.
So the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that even start with you kind of getting in there with her?
Well, okay, so this is how it went down. I would keep in contact. We grew up together. We went to the same middle school, and I would kind of check up on her every now and again on MySpace and.
Oh,
MySpace.
On MySpace.
MySpace. So how long ago that was.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just in college doing this, that, and the other." And I scrolled down. I'm looking through a page, just trying to be nosy, and I saw her singing. I was like, "Wait a minute, she sang? I didn't even know she sang for real."
Oh wow.
So it caught me off guard, but I was just like,
Okay.
so I'm scrolling, and I hit her up. I'm like, "Hey, look, we got to do a song together. We got to get in the studio because I was heavy in the studio at that point." So I hit up, and we collabed, and we did a song called "Love Affair," which once we put it up, it went viral.
Know about these things your friends be telling you that I'm cheating under the sheets with another girl. I can tell you one of the conclusion and automatically assuming I'm with another woman. Now tell me what you wanna do about this. Do you wanna quit? Do you wanna keep it moving?
Yeah. What's that like going viral in that way?
Oh man, it was a new feel for me because I had never experienced that. We put that up when we started doing videos. Like the next day, my whole social media was blown up. Like
Right.
I was like, wait a minute, message after message, like comments after comments, and it was a new thing for me. So I was just kind of like, okay, this could be cool. And just getting stopped in the streets and in the malls, and not been on like television per se. I was like, at first it was surreal. I was kind of like, why is everybody
Checking me so hard. Like, what's the big deal? I'm still
But here. After a while, it was still so surreal to me. I couldn't get into it. So I was just like, now it's kind of like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They used to watch us on YouTube, and they tell us how humble we are and everything. It's a ride, and it's still a journey.
Yeah.
So
what was it like? Because I know you and Dondria kind of went not necessarily separate ways from what I'm getting, but she got the situation with JD. What and what was that like? Just kind of going through, like, you guys being together, doing your thing, and then kind of your careers taking you
different places.
Yeah.
I just feel like I had to be that supportive friend, regardless of whatever, because that wasn't my time.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my time. So I had to be supportive in everything that she did. I remember when she got the call from JD, and she called me on three-way with the voicemail, was like, "Hey, fool, you hear this? Who is this? Who is this?" I'm like, "That's JD." So in that instance, I was shaking like I had got the deal.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, like, this is JD on the phone. Like, I was more excited for her
than she was for herself.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's a real friend.
Yeah. It's real deal. That's that's my heart. Yeah, so yeah, like I'm always gonna be supportive. I'm always gonna be there. And now we're doing our things together. 'Cause, we had been doing videos even when she was in the midst of everything. We were still doing videos because that's what the viewers and and the followers want to see from us. They still want to see us.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
So now at this point, you got the new project. You got some project coming out, and we talked about it before with Dondria. Tell Hearts.
I tell her hearts, yes. We're gonna give you guys R&B. We're gonna give you guys what the music
What you looking for? What
music
you need?
industry is missing.
Okay.
We're gonna give you some singing. We
I'm
gonna
ready
give.
for
It's
it.
not like the stuff that you hear on the radio. It's from our hearts.
Right.
So hence the name. So
This is Broadway, and I'm assuming because sing like it's on Broadway?
No, I basically, I'm dramatic when I sing. So
it's still linked.
yeah,
Okay.
yes. It's really like I put my all, my everything into
It's
my performance. So
You want to give a little something or no right now?
you know what you mean.
You do whatever you want. You do it. Like just.
I can do. Let me see. I still announce I'm home when I get in from work. The thought of you being there erases all the hurt. I check the fridge cause dinner ain't sitting on the table. I wanna try to eat, but girl, I just ain't able. Am I tripping? Did you really tell me it's over? Did you bag your bags and drive off in my Range Rover? Maybe I should have loved you so much more. Cause my heart don't wanna let go.
I know what I'm talking about. I got chills. That was beautiful. I have chills on my like, that's
Thank
nice.
you.
So, hitting you guys in the fall. Keep following you on social media. I know you guys are gonna be, uploading some more songs, some more
Yes.
stuff that you guys are gonna be doing
More
together.
material.
We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. See you next time.
Keep breaking my heart, keep breaking my heart. Keep breaking my heart, cause you did it from the start. Keep breaking my heart, keep breaking my heart. Keep breaking my heart, keep breaking my heart. Never ever told you all the things I'm feeling, and what you never do when I kept you silent.